Cancer, what I'm getting right now for you for the month of September is there is something going to be revealed to you. Now, that may be a secret from someone you know. That could be a person that's going to share something with you. But it is monumental in your life changes in what's going on in your situation. So let's go ahead and take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer. And we are going to look at you. We're going to look at general. We're going to look at love, career, and everything else. So as we start off this reading, the first card that I'm pulling is for you. This is for you in particular. This is the overall energy as you leave the month of August. You're coming into September feeling worn out, feeling like something didn't come your way. And that's what I'm talking about. There's a secret going to come in. Something that was hidden is going to be revealed. That's the overall message. So for those of you who are new, I see it, hear it, feel it. And Archangel Michael is with me in all of the readings that I do for you. And I'm being guided to help you in the month of September because it is a huge, profound month. So we're starting off with this energy, feeling low vibration, a little bit wondering what happened. And then next to it, we have the death card. This is about you going through your personal transformation of changing a career, changing a relationship, whatever your status is that you're going through right now. It is literally getting ready to change where you're going to say, I've had enough. I'm not going to do this anymore. And I'm going to walk forward toward what it is that I really want. And that's what you're being guided to do. The universe, the spirits around you, the beautiful beings of light and love as this beautiful high priestess is here. It's going to help some of you where your senses will be heightened throughout the month of September. Now, this is a really grand, a big thing for you because you're going to see exactly what direction to go when it comes to everything that you've been working on. And it is going to manifest into something amazing. When we go through the release of one thing, we open ourselves up to allow something brand new. And you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Whatever hidden, whatever's been hiding could be internally with you. And since we are looking at you in this moment, that is something you're going to see. A revelation is going to take place for you guys. Huge revelation that's going to lead to a very big life change. So let's go ahead and take a look at your career, you guys. And this is for the sun, moon, and rising sign. And Venus will be at the end. So I will look at more detail at career. We're going to look at family and friends, adversities that may come along the way. And for those of you who are not very far in your journey, you might just be waking up to everything going on. We're going to take a look at something to help you in your life because there are different groups and different phases. So, and then a beyond card and romance at the end. So stay tuned as we look forward. And this is really, really beautiful for you because you're coming out of a heartbreak. Some of you, this was a job loss. Some of you, you may have really been attached to that job. And I don't mean just financially. I'm talking about emotionally attached to that job. And as you move forward, you've learned your lessons. You're setting up new boundaries. And because of what you've been through, remember, I said you've got something brand new coming in. This Queen of Cups represents an industry that is going to really bond with you. It's going to be on the same level. If this is a person offering you a job, this would be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces individual. But regardless of the zodiac sign, they are going to completely align themselves with you in this reading. So the Seven of Swords is saying you're taking your lessons and you're moving forward. 7, 8, 9 is going to be a very key element in the month of September for some of you. The rest of you, it may be very different. You'll see all 7s. You may see all 8s and so on and so forth. But the synchronicities around you are very positive. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to go through some of the trials and tribulations of life. Of course you are. We always do. But the job here that I am guided to do for you guys is to show you a direction, to show you a way to go beyond where you are today. And that's why I've changed these readings up for you. So thumbs up if you like this video so that I know that you like the way that I'm doing this. Whatever this career was, for some of you, I feel it's you were a counselor, you were in some type of mental or emotional well-being for other people. So you may have been laid off, is what I'm hearing. Laid off. I'm actually hearing that word, laid off. And now you have a brand new offer coming in. You may have really, really loved that company, really loved the job, or just completely felt like it wasn't fair. That Five of Pentacles, when you roll from August into here, is saying that you went through something for sure. Now, some of you, this may be with a family or a friend member, as we look at family and friends, where there was a loss between the two of you, a heartbreak, and now there's a transitioning phase where you are going to go get what makes you emotionally satisfied. So this month of September is a big leap month in the year of 2022. And as we go forward with Gemini, Mars and Gemini, there will be turbulence along the way. There will be manipulation. There will be people with sharp tongues. And it's just going to be emphasized, kind of like when Mercury goes in retrograde, how we can have a lot of mechanical failures, a lot of devices malfunction. It's kind of doing the same thing, right? On a little bit of a different scale, because this is going to attach to your emotional body and your mental bodies. So as you go forward, creating a new boundary when it comes to this particular individual, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces particularly, I also feel Libra is in this reading, Capricorn is in this reading, Sagittarius is in this reading. Yeah, those are the main ones that I'm picking up on. Those are the zodiac signs, particularly for those groups of you who are either have that in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you're dealing with somebody from that particular area. There was something that needed to take place. They broke your heart, and now they're coming in and they're going to apologize with this. This is love, okay? This is talking about a relationship with a family or friend where there is love. And in order to keep the salvation of it, for those of you that wanted it, you will actually learn how to create boundaries. Whether they stay in your life, whether you choose, it's all up to you. It's up to you whether you talk to them. It's up to you whether you allow them in your life. But it's about you learning the lessons and creating new boundaries and say, you know what, you can't cross my boundary anymore because I'm not the same person. Remember, you've changed, you've grown, and you will no longer feel neglected, unwanted, rejected. No more. No more. So this is an amazing energy for the zodiac sign of Cancer. I really, really like this for you. Let's keep going. I'm going to pull adversity cards for you guys right now, and we're going to see what they want you to know to dodge, duck, and dance around as you move forward. But when it comes to career, you definitely have something amazing coming in. You have the Ten of Swords confirming that an ending has taken place. You have the Queen of Swords, and that's a brand new offer, a brand new opportunity. We have the Magician, and we have the Prince of Pentacles. So the challenge is the Ten of Swords. You know, what you've been through, the Five of Pentacles and this Ten of Swords, that is a lot. It's a lot for anybody to handle on their plate. And Cancer, you've been through a lot, whoever this applies for. Whether it's already done in the past or you're just rolling into the month of September with this, it is going to change, all right? You're changing in that first week. You're going to stop and have this amazing revolution. And the revolution is, I understand now, I get it. I'm the one, I'm the creator of the boundaries in my life. I am the creator of the direction that I want people to treat me with and how I want to interact with other people. So this revelation is going to be huge, and that's beautiful because the Queen of Swords is here. And that Queen of Swords could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We also have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Taurus is very much in here as well as Capricorn. So this is somebody coming in, offering you the job that you want. This is severing ties with all those old attachments where you're saying, I'm done. So by the time you start the second week of the month, you're literally going to forget that this happened. Like, you're going to be moving fast, you're going to be moving forward so fast that you won't be able to speak like I just did right there. You are the magician of your own life, my dear. This is about eternal evolution of the soul. This is you actually connecting on a heightened senses, spiritual level where you're getting it. You're going to micro vibe through this, and you can check out my book, Micro Vibes, on Amazon. Prince of Pentacles. This is a lot of apology when it comes to family, but equally this opportunity when it comes to a career is going to come with a lot of security attached to it. So if you felt like if you lost a job where maybe it's going to happen in the first week, but I feel for most of you it already took place because of the energy that you're starting the month of September in, you are literally going to get a new job, and it is going to change your world. It's just going to, and something's going to be revealed, and that's what the magician can see all. The magician can see everything because of this deep connection with the third eye, and the infinity sign up here is saying you're connected with the spirit world, with the universe. And when I say spirit, I'm talking about Archangel Michael, who is always with me in these readings, and all of the beautiful beings of light and love. Now, I feel for a lot of you, these are challenges. There's positive and negative here. The challenge is going to be letting go. That is not an easy thing to do. But see, the Queen of Swords, even though you will be challenged to come with that logical aspect, letting go of the emotional, you're a very emotional, feely kind of person. And yet here the Queen of Swords is saying, no, you're going to bring in the logic. Meaning you're going to become in a place of discernment. So you'll know whether you want to accept the job, whether you want to forgive the person. So it's an amazing energy getting ready to come through for you guys. Now, for those of you who have been feeling stuck, and this doesn't resonate at all because a lot of you are moving forward, literally being the fool, and you're saying, "Que sera, I am done, I am moving forward." You're taking your swords, which are representing the lessons of life, and you're moving on, period. So if you've been stuck and unable to move forward, we have the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Lover's card, and we have the Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. We have Virgo highlighted for sure, Capricorn and Taurus, all three of them. And then we have the Knight of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra is really in this reading for those of you who are dealing with a Libra. Now, with this, if you've been going through a lot of difficulties, and this is you, this is where you've been. If you've been in this energy for 6 to 7 years is what I'm seeing for a lot of you. Could be months, all right, but for most of you, I feel it's actually years, where it has been a long time in the making, very slow healing process for you to actually get this revelation. But the revelation comes in right here. So as you are rolling from the first into the second week, you are going to see something that is going to catch. I hope it's this reading for you guys where you say, oh, I kind of get it now. I kind of see what you're talking about. Whether this is about job or career, this is about you coming to a place of understanding all the people around you. The Three of Cups is celebration. It's being involved with people that we love, we care about, enjoying life. It's having fun. And it may have been a really long time, but now you're meeting somebody who's going to help you wake up, and that revelation is going to come from them. For others of you, and it is going to fly from right out of the blue, I feel it's going to come in an actual written document. Whatever this written document is, it may be a letter from someone. It is going to be filled with truth, okay? This card is saying it's going to come in from out of the blue. Information's coming to you. It has been a very long time for you to receive this information, and it has kept you in a stuck pattern. But this revelation is going to literally transform your life. So if you're feeling stuck, have faith, because the Lover's card is saying everything is coming your way. I mean, this is a beautiful week right here where you're going to get what you want. You're creating new boundaries. You're severing ties with anybody that hurts you. And it's, although it may not be an easy decision, the Queen of Swords in you, in each of us, we all have everything in us. You're going to come from that place of Queen of Swords inside of you. I'm not saying that's your sun, moon, rising, or anything like that, but we all have that beautiful energy where we can disengage from somebody who really puts you in this Five of Pentacles energy. So a big revelation is coming for you guys. Now, for those of you who feel this is not your reading at all, not your reading at all, we're going to move beyond. No matter what stage you are in, I'm pulling a card from my Oracle deck, and this is for your beautiful zodiac sign. We have the card, the collective consciousness you've got challenging energies. Now remember, challenge is really about you wiping the slate clean and creating something in your life. So be patient as you go through this process. Be patient as you are rebuilding and restructuring, redesigning you. The revelation that comes through this whole entire month is going to set you into a brand new position right at the smack end of September and leading right into October. So that's that job coming in at the right moment. Some of you will have more than one job offer coming in. Now I feel some of you, the career section, and I know I skipped around, but it's a little bit scattered energy today as I'm doing these readings. The internet is all kind of going haywire. It's a kind of a scattered day. So with this energy of being patient as you're moving forward, whatever it is you need to do, if you are in business for yourself, you double check your documentation, because you don't want this to be in a negative. And I don't feel it will be. I feel it's going to be very, very positive. Some of you, it's going to be 2 offers. If this is a family member, make sure that you are looking to make to ensure truth and clarity is coming through. If they're talking about you, if they're celebrating with or without you, make certain that it is the right one just for you. So you guys, I hope you like this. You can go to my website. I have services open right now. And have an amazing September. Thumbs up and share these videos as we move into our couples first and singles second. So couples, we have the card of very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And patience is absolutely part of this. So if you and your partner have been feeling at a loss of words, at a loss of physical intimacy, when Mars goes into Gemini, well, it already has. When Mars is in Gemini, it can stir up some passion and excitement. I feel that you and your partner are going to be able to come to a place of agreement. All right, if you've been ignored, feeling rejected, or done that to them, the 2 of you are getting ready to change into a new cycle, into a new pattern, like brand new pattern where you're saying, you know what, we're setting up date night each month. We're going to do it this way. So you go out dancing and you celebrate. And this is what's going to make you guys have a brand new beginning. And it's a very, very lovely energy. So very soon you need to decide what you want. For those of you that are, some of you will decide you want to leave by the end of the month. You're going to draw up paperwork. You're going to actually get ready to sever ties. I don't feel it's going to happen immediately. However, this will be the decision is coming through. This is a major life decision that you're making here, whether you stay or whether you go with this individual, with your partner. But you will know what to do. Some of them may have had a third party, but that's really not what I'm picking up for most of you. I feel it's just that separation between the 2 of you as you've been going forward in life. So it's going to turn out to be very positive. It's going to be a win-win situation for you, no matter what direction you go. So for those of you who are single, oh my gosh, you have a few opportunities coming in right as we are moving into fall in the northern side of the, in the US, we're moving into fall. Wherever you're located, you're going to meet somebody that has amazing chemistry with you. It's like off the charts. It's a revolutionary type of a relationship. So that can mean a soul connection. That does not mean a twin flame. There are a multitude of different types of soul connections. The primary focus over the last 4 or 5 years has been on soulmates and twin flames, most definitely the twin flame. The twin flame triggers us right here, and we go through this whole cycle. You're coming out of that cycle. You're ending that cycle, and here is your beautiful blessings. They are en route to you. You have 1, 2, 3 different people for some of you. And some, it will be one person of any of those zodiac signs that I mentioned. It can be any zodiac signs. The point is, regardless of what month they were born or what sign or where their north node is, this is somebody you're going to have a beautiful connection with. It's going to be a deep, deep connection. You'll be able to enjoy life with them. Some of you are going to travel with this individual. You are going to share stories that you never shared with anybody else. There's going to be like a bonding, a sense of trust with this individual, and you're going to absolutely enjoy when you meet them. So you guys, I hope you have an amazing month. Thank you for watching. Much love.